I getting to the point I just want to leave and never come back. This need a lot of context. My parents are currently losing our house to foreclosure. Thus is the only house I lived in my entire life, and it was pretty devastating when they told me. I was away at college. Majority of the blame could be put on my father, who refused to pay the mortgage and pay house bills W11 though he works every day. He dyes hardwood floors and refuses to allow any of us to know his finances. He ALOS refuses to file and pay taxes. He would rather spend his money hanging out with his friends and drinking than support his family. My mother has stood by him for over 30 years and is the reason he hasn't been arrested for tax evasion or homeless. So we are currently in the process of moving to my grandparents' house on my father's side because that's the only place we could go at this point in time that we as a family could afford. My mother does not want to rent an apartment because she knows my father will not pay rent and we will end up getting evicted in the matter of months. We have to fix up some of the rooms in my grandparents' house to make it livable. We are trying to fit 5 people into 3 rooms. It's not gonna work very well. My father have dragged his feet on fixing up the rooms for months. He knew our hosu was foreclosed since last year. We have made significant progress on the rooms, but we started the process since December last year. My Taher is current out of work right now due to the current times in the world. He has spent time he could fix up the rooms and finish cleaning out our current home by laying in bed in front of the TV all day. He even refuses to take a shower. I have lost most of my respect for my father because he refuses to do anything to better himself and his family. And me and my brother has done majority of the work on the rooms we were supposed to live in. My mother on the other hand is a lot better than my father but is making excuses on not helping us fix up the rooms and wants to cling on to a house that is not even hers anymore. Her excuses include she has to work but works from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and sits on her computer until 9 or 10 p.m. She wastes most of the day calling and talking to my aunt. She also tries to say she has to clean the house we are currently trying to leave behind. I understand a lot is on her shoulders, but I am getting frustrated that she doesn't want to help. Now my brother is helping, but I cannot handle him in low doses. He is sporadic person that drops things the second he starts them. He dropped out of college after 6 years with no degree and has just been smoking weed in his room and working with my dad for about 3 years now. He has no life direction. I am going to be living with him in a small 1-bedroom apartment in my grandparents' basement. I don't want to do this. He is a disgusting person. I mean, he has molding food all around his room with clothes everywhere and bottles of PBQA he is too lazy to get up and go to. The bathroom. I am not the neatest person in the world, but I can't live like that. I have an apartment waiting for me in May that's 3 hours away from my family where I go to college. I am thinking I am going to help my family finish moving and just move into the apartment I just reserved and have little contact with my family. There are other aspects I did not mention because this will get too long. But my family is a nightmare right now and I am at the point where I just want to be away from them right now.